this might not have gone as well as I planned. Granted, it's still not that bad realistically, but this might not have gone as well as I planned initially. This top 20 ranked team that we're using today features Floatzel with Choice Band and Bellibolt. I'm pretty excited to try it out. Let's see how it goes. This team features a spin on Rain with Floatzel and Bellibolt. Choice Band Floatzel does insane damage in Rain and even has Sleep Talk as a fun trick if it gets caught by a spore from Amoonguss. Bellibolt is able to set up next to Bronzong for Weakness Policy boost and can Parabolic Charge with a strong Terra boost, or next to Terra ground Bronzong that is immune to Parabolic Charge. Finally, to round out the team is a hard hitter in Baxcalibur that threatens Grass and Ice types that Bellibolt doesn't enjoy facing, and Clear Smog Amoonguss that can help against Dondozo, but also help position Bellibolt or Rain with its eject button after redirecting an attack with Rage Powder. If you would like to check out the creator or the details of the team, they'll be linked in the description down below. Hydreigon, Gallade, Armarouge, Indeedee, Dragonite, Goldengo. This is a really interesting team, mainly because you have a Dragonite, which most of them are usually the Terra normal with E-Speed, but Indeedee kind of negates that with this like terrain. Maybe it's Inner Focus Indeedee, could be. There have been some weird Dragonite sets with like special around recently, especially like the Fire Spin one, which is kind of a strange one, but I don't think it'd be on this team. This team doesn't really benefit from it, so kind of doubt it. Rain looks really good here, but of course there is the Dragonite mode, which is a little bit concerning. I do really like our Baxcalibur. Man, I want to bring what I want to bring here, because I really do like the Floatzel. It's literally only the Dragonite that's concerning here. So I think Bronzong lead is pretty safe here. I like Bronzong lead. I want to say it's Bronzong, maybe like, I guess Floatzel could lead here. I don't mind Floatzel lead with Pelipper and the Bellibolt in the back. The reason I'm going to go for this is because if they don't lead Dragonite, I like the idea of just switching to Pelipper and getting a KO with a Choice Band, Rain Boost, and Wave Crash, right? Because that'd do so much damage. And then maybe we could set up Trick Room for the Bellibolt in the end game once Floatzel goes down, which I think is really nice. Or if they do lead Dragonite, I just set up a Trick Room and probably just go out into Bellibolt, and they shouldn't really be able to pressure that much my Bronzong with the Dragonite unless it's Helping Hand Fire Punch, or they lead Goldengo Dragonite specifically. Goldengo Dragonite could actually be the weird lead here. We'll just have to consider it as let's see what my opponent decides to lead here. Gonna be the Armarouge Hydreigon, which is perfectly acceptable here for me. I will gladly take that. Okay, so I wonder if Ray Crash could just eliminate the Hydreigon, because that would probably be my ideal target. I could tear the Bronzong too, because I could tear Bronzong and just go out into like Bellibolt. I'll save that as a backup option though. I'm gonna go into Pelipper, and let's just go for a Wave Crash immediately. And I want to see how much damage we do to Hydreigon, because I would really like to get as much damage to Hydreigon as possible, especially if the Armarouge protects or goes for a Terra Grass right here, which I could see. They're gonna retreat Armarouge Dragonite? Yeah, okay. So I don't mind this. I get a huge Wave Crash in a Hydreigon. The Dragonite's in, but I mean, even if the Dragonite's in, right, I still have the Bellibolt set up in the back. And if I lose my Floatzel this turn, I just go for Terra. Ooh, actually, it's kind of weird because I don't really want to Terra my... I don't want to Terra my Bronzong here if I can help it. But they went for Dark Pulse. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense though. All right, they have to go for E-Speed here into... Okay, so they have to lock themselves into E-Speed here. I'm going to protect my Pelipper, and I'm going to go out into Bronzong. There should be E-Speed into Floatzel and Dark Pulse to Pelipper. I think that's always a play here. You could double up the Floatzel slot, but only if you know the team, because I don't know if you know that's Choice Banded damage, because it's just Wave Crash in the rain. It's already doing a ton of damage. They might think I'm just Mystic Water, for instance. So I like the idea of just going to into the Bronzong, and maybe just afterward I'd go for a... I mean, the upcoming part's tricky for sure. So we bring out the Bronzong because they're going to have a Terra right here. Okay. All right. Dragonite does go for the Terra. It is the Terra normal. Okay. I guess if they double up the Bronzong the next turn, what kind of situation is that? Very bad situation, but we'll kind of have to go for it. Extreme Speed does come out. Oh, yeah, into the Bronzong. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Dark Pulse when the Pelipper. Good. Okay. It should be E-Speed in the Pelipper, and I should be able to get a Trick Room up. So we're going to go for a Hurricane into the Dragonite slot and Terra. Wait, we're Terra Ground. Yeah, I thought we were Terra Dark for some reason. I mean, it should still be okay. Would it be better to go for the Hypnosis then? I don't really like that play. I'm just going to Trick Room. I'm just going to Terra Ground Trick Room. I kind of have to Terra here, unfortunately, because of the Dark Pulse. If they double up with E-Speed, that's really kind of bad, but I don't know. Maybe Choice Band Aqua Jet Floatzel can accomplish something? No, because the Dragonite E-Speed. Dragonite E-Speed is actually just such a threat. It's such a threat. E-Speed comes out, should be in the Pelipper. Yep, okay, they did target the Pelipper, good. So that's a huge benefit here. And we're gonna see Dark Pulse. I can't flinch because of Cover Cloak. I think I would have actually lived that naturally. I guess it makes sense I lived that naturally because it wasn't Life Orb and it definitely wasn't Specs, huh? So we're gonna go out in a Bellibolt right here. And we go for the Bulldoze plus the Parabolic Charge. Yeah. The only problem is we are boosted our own Bulldoze, but it should be fine. Let's see. Bronzong is really good defense. If the Dragonite is not like some kind of boosting item, which I actually don't even know because we never really saw any indicator of like how much the Dragonite does, but we'll see. And the backup is hopefully, I don't know who they E-Speed though. That's the big question. I think Bellibolt can live a Bulldoze plus Extreme Speed. It's going to be really rough, but I think it's possible. And then the remainder of the game is going to be, can Bellibolt actually clean up from here, which I think it can, but it needs the policy boost most likely. All right. Extreme Speed comes out. Bellibolt would be nice, but if Bronzong survives, that'd be great too. Okay, they targeted the Bellibolt, and that actually did a lot less than I thought. Okay. Imagine if this ability stacked. That would be crazy, but all right. Here comes a Bulldoze. We're doing a lot to ourselves, but it's all right. We're going to get a Parabolic Charge and heal back. Yeah, all right, perfect. We also break multi-scale on the Dragonite, which I think that is multi-scale based on the damage we did. So I don't know if this is Assault Vest or not. We'll find out, I suppose, but we should be able to get quite a bit of HP back, and I think we'll live another Extreme Speed, which is really nice. So come on. Show me that health. Show me that health. Show me that health. Parabolic Charge. Immune for Bronzong. Here comes Parabolic Charge. Oh my goodness, that actually almost KO'd the Dragonite. I don't think that's the Assault Vest. Hydreigon's HP, yummy. But the Dragonite's HP, even yummier. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So what Dragonite set is this? Because it doesn't look like Choice Band. Unless I'm really underestimating Bellibolt, but I mean, Dragonite E-Speed is kind of no joke. But all right, what do they bring out next? Because they are in a very tough situation because Parabolic Charge is so good right here. And I mean so good right here. Looks like an Extreme Speed crit won't knock me out either, so I'm in a very comfortable spot. They have to bring out something that has like Wide Guard or something. And if that's the case, I still think I'm okay. Armor Rouge's gonna come in. Okay, so this should be like some policy or some Wide Guard set. Trying to figure out what's the best play here. I think it's just always KO the Dragonite with Thunder. Yeah, it's always KO the Dragonite with Thunder. What am I doing with you? I guess I'm gonna just attempt to Hypnosis to Armor Rouge because I don't really want Gravity setup because it just doesn't benefit me here. I think this should be Wide Guard into a Extreme Speed. If not, I don't think they can knock out Bellibolt anyway. So Extreme Speed comes out. Oh, that means it's not Wide Guard, but that's all right. Okay. They crit my Bronzong, which I don't know if it matters. It might have, it might not have. If they reverse Trick Room, I still have Floatzel, which can do a lot of damage, so it's all right. Thunder comes out, knocks out the Dragonite, so it wasn't Wide Guard on the Armor Rouge. What are we seeing here? We already saw that they Terra, so they can't do a defensive Terra against Floatzel upcoming. Gonna be Trick Room? Okay, they did reverse Trick Room. Rain is gone, or is it still up? Rain stops, but I mean, Floatzel is still faster than like a majority of my opponent's team. Indeedee. Oh, okay. I think we're fine. It's a little bit awkward, but I think we're okay. So this is Psychic Seed, which is okay. Doesn't really change anything here. Ooh, this is a really close end game. All right, Floatzel should be fast in Armor Rouge still, which is good. Wave Crash is always an amazing play here. I don't know if the Armor Rouge has Protect, though. That's my biggest concern. If Armor Rouge has Protect, we're in a really awkward spot. Because I really want to just go for a Parabolic Charge and Wave Crash here. Because I want to deny Helping Hand Expanding Force, which would always occur. I think they have to follow me, though. They either protect Psychic or they follow me Expanding Force. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I think this is okay as long as Bellibolt can take the hits, which I think it can, and he'll back up, especially if we KO the entity here with Wave Crash. Wow, that's so much damage. That's so much damage. And now at the Expanding Force, I get the charge, and it's a single target Parabolic Charge. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. Oh my god, that actually did a lot more to Bellibolt than I was expecting. That has to be a Life Orb, right? Take the Life Orb chip. Show me the Life Orb. Oh, it wasn't. Wow. Parabolic Charge. Oh man, that actually just KO'd Armor Rouge straight up. Bellibolt, you're insane. You are absolutely insane. Wow. It was looking pretty rough there. It was looking pretty rough there. Once the Hydreigon next to the Dragonite came in, I was a bit nervous right there, but I guess getting the Trick Room for Bellibolt, having that endgame Floatzel, which, as I said, could still come in handy in the endgame. Just, wow. Knocking out that India one-shot's insane, but very, very solid. Very solid. Bellibolt, like, open up with Floatzel. I got to preserve Floatzel for the endgame, and Bellibolt was still around. That's incredible. King Gambit, Hariyama, Torkoal, Meowscarada, the Fragiraffe, and I always, or Fragiraffe. I don't know. For some reason, like, comments always just like, I don't know how to pronounce. I think if you've been to my channel long enough, you probably know that. Okay, Dragonite. Okay. So this is a Trick Room team, very hard committed Trick Room team, which is fine because I have a Bellibolt and Rain to counter out the Sun. So I'm actually in a really good spot right here. I think it's the Floatzel lead. Floatzel plus Bellibolt doesn't seem too bad. I don't want to lead back. Excalibur's okay as a lead, but I don't think it's like that amazing. I mean, it's Bellibolt lead. I think it's the Floatzel. I think Pelipper in the back, and I think I like Amoonguss. Yes. The main reason I like this combination, I don't like Bronzong in this matchup. If I bulldoze, there's Wide Guard on Hariyama potentially, as well as the Defiant on the Kingambit, which I really don't want to activate. So unfortunately, we're not going to get probably a policy activation on our Bellibolt most likely, but I think it's still all right. I'd rather like just go straight for brute power with Bellibolt, and it can do a lot of work even without policy boost. The Fragiraffe here, okay, versus the Bellibolt and the Floatzel. I think this is a pretty safe Amoonguss play here, if I'm not mistaken. I can go for Amoonguss and just Parabolic Charge right away for the, or I could Thunder. Thunder isn't a bad play either. I like Thunder. No, because like the Hariyama's put in the range of, I think it's just Parabolic Charge actually. I like just healing a bit right here. Actually, no, I activated Eject button, so that's not a great play. I think then I just go for Thunder then. Yeah, I'm gonna Thunder the who do I think is the bigger threat? Probably the Giraffe, because it can hit my Amoonguss. So I'm going to swap out into my Amoonguss for the Eject button to bring something back in. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Amoonguss going to come in, hopefully on a Fake Out. They target. Yeah, okay. Nice. Because they always have to watch out for Pelipper switching in plus a attack. So this is really good for me because now I get to bring out my Floatzel pretty safely. And I threaten Waterfall the next turn and do a lot of damage. Oh, wait, I went for Thunder. I mean, if we hit the Thunder, that's nice. Which is really nice, actually, because we did hit it. Okay, into the... Wow, that actually... 2 shots. Trick Room goes up. That's all right. Hey, not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. Okay. So, I want to go for Thunder here. Where do I protect? I can protect too. Because I could bring in a Amoonguss. Again. Bellibolt should underspeed the Giraffe. I think it's probably okay to go for the Thunder. It is risky though. I really want to just click it. But you know what? I'll click Protect. I'm going to swap into Amoonguss. Yeah, I think it's okay if I go Amoonguss here. They either close combat or they Psychic. Maybe they Hyper Voice, but that's alright too. Bring out the Amoonguss. No Terra. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was like Terra Noma Facade or something. We're going to see a close combat. Target down. What was the Floatzel? All right. That does so much damage. Okay. Oh, critical hit. I was about to say that did way too much. I hope that's not a double up then, because a double up would be kind of bad here, especially with that critical hit. Hyper voice. All right. So Mungus survives. Is that throat spray? It is throat spray. Okay. Man, that Hariyama did so much damage. Okay, if Thunder KOs, which is what I'm going to aim for, I'm going to Thunder here and I'm going to go into Pelipper. I could Spore and just go for the raw Thunder into Hariyama too, but I already hit one Thunder. I think I'm good enough on trying to hit another one, you know? I think I have safe plays to win this game. Assuming Thunder KOs, which I think it should. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So goodbye Giraffe, and we're gonna see close combat into Bellibolt, or are you gonna take the knockout of Mungus? They knock off my Pelipper slot, which is fine too. Okay, because as long as Pelipper around, and I actually like having the Bellibolt still healthy. I'll definitely take that. All right. So Torkoal should be coming in now. It's gonna go for the eruption. We're gonna sack him on here, but it's all right. We also have Floatzel Aqua Jet, which is really good upcoming. So we're gonna see the Torkoal. We're going to go for a protect with our Bellibolt. We're going to sack our Mungus here. And then next turn, we'll bring out the Pelipper and double out into Floatzel and Thunder to Hariyama, which I want to say should pick up the knockout, especially if I go for the Terra and with the burn damage, but we'll see. Mungus just comes in. They go for a Terra. This should be Terra Fire, I'm assuming, on the Torkoal. Because I think they want as much power so Bellibolt doesn't get out of hand. Yep, it is going to be Terra Fire. Beautiful. All right, feeling pretty good about this. Feeling pretty good about this. There's Flame Orb on the Hariyama. Thunder does a good chunk. I just don't know if I Terra the Bellibolt, if I Terra the... maybe the Floatzel? I can see myself Terraing the Floatzel in the endgame, but I'm not sure. Okay. Dragonite's pretty much the only Pokemon I'm actually concerned about in this endgame, because Dragonite could actually be a little bit scary. I think I always Terra the Bellibolt in that case. Yeah, I would always Terra the Bellibolt. Okay. Okay. This is hard into Pelipper. But they can't... What's nice about the Dragonite in the back, if it is Dragonite, is they can't go for like any specific Terras that screw me over, because normal is no longer an option for them. So I'm going to go for the Terra Thunder here into the Hariyama slot, and I'm just going to swap out into the Floatzel. So I always have weather control. If the Torkoal stays in, it doesn't get a knockout. I KO the Hariyama regardless. Hariyama should not be able... I don't think it should have Protect. So I should be able to... Actually, Bellibolt underspeeds Hariyama, right? I actually don't... I'd imagine so. It's pretty slow. It's pretty slow. Bellibolt, please underspeed the Hariyama. I actually don't know if this is min speed. I want to say it should be because of the Bono's partner. But we'll find out. Bellibolt. He also stayed in with Torkoal, which is fine too. He actually just stayed in to click Eruption, which I am perfectly okay with, because it's not doing that much in the rain. Actually did a lot more than I thought in the rain. I do get the boost, and... Okay, yeah, I do outspeed the Hariyama good. All right. So Hariyama goes down. Beautiful. I think that means it specs Torkoal. I mean, that just did so much damage. I think that has to be specs. Triggum is over, but yeah, perfect timing because now Floatzel's in position for a KO. All right, who are they bringing? Masquerada? That's not either of them. King Gambit, okay. Sucker Punch is a thing. Kato Cleave I don't think knocks out unless it's Life Orb or Choice Band, which I don't think it'd be on this team. I think Thunder into the Torkoal slot is okay here, and Aqua Jet as well. I kind of like that. I'm gonna Thunder and Aqua Jet to Torkoal, because I'm like pretty sure that they attempt to Sucker Punch. Oh, look at that damage in the Torkoal. Jeez. Hey, Kato Cleave, good play on their part. I do survive though, yeah. Get the boost and then a Thunder here. Okay, really nice, really nice. So Thunder into the Torkoal will pick up the knockout. That should be a Salt Vest then on the King Gambit. I'm pretty sure Sucker Punch is just always KOing the Floatzel. So, yeah, I think I'll be okay. 3 turns of rain. I don't think I throw this. Yeah, I think I click Thunder here in the King Gambit and I click Aqua Jet. If they read a Protect from Bellibolt, which is fine. If they go for the attack in the Bellibolt, it's all right too. They protect the Scout. Okay. So it's not a Salt Vest, which kind of helps me. I think they tried to read a Protect from my end. Okay, it's a little bit awkward that they actually do a Protect. I'm going to protect my Bellibolt here because I think they might just assume that I'm not going to go for it at this point. We'll Protect here. All right, did they Kowtow Cleave here? Yeah, because I'm not doing that much damage with Aqua Jet. Nice. Okay, beautiful. So I always keep the rain up, which is really important because keeping the rain up is actually really valuable here. So I can go for, I think that was a mind game call, and I think I got that right. So I think I secured the game with that. I go for Thunder here, and I go for Aqua Jet. Yep. And Helping Hand Aqua Jet in range should seal it up from here. They go for Kowtow Cleave because Bellibolt Thunder would just be too threatening at that point. Rain's going to expire, and then I bring in Pelipper. I click Helping Hand Aqua Jet and secure the game. Okay, cool. I had a feeling they had to target the Bellibolt, and I kind of conditioned that position, but even if they didn't, like, I'm pretty sure I would have had enough rain turns for Helping Hand Aqua Jet, but of course that depends on if they targeted the Bellibolt immediately or not, I suppose, and then protected. However, I think we were fine. Helping Hand Aqua Jet, goodbye King Gambit. Oh boy, that was actually super close for comfort, but yeah. Not even a wave crash, not even a waterfall. This is an Aqua Jet in the rain. Goodbye, King Gambit. Whew. All right. Got a little bit dicey towards the end. Definitely did. Was hoping that they would switch out. The Torkoal did not. The Eruption did a bit more than expected, but still able to clutch the game out, which was very good. Mouse Hold, Annihilate. Oh, Dondozo Tatsugiri, Talonflame plus Excalibur. What is this combination, man? I can't tell if it's Final Gambit on the Annihilate or if it's going to be that beat up version. We have a lot to discuss right here. We have a lot to discuss. All right. How am I beating this? Mungus, probably. What kind of Talonflame are you is also going to be a big question. Oh, geez. All right. I'm going to try out. What the heck do I even try out? I don't even know what I bring here, actually. This is very awkward. I really want to get a rain mode set up, but the thing is, it's a lot easier said than done. Probably like Bronzong. The thing is, if it's beat up with the Mouse Hold, oh, how do I stop this? I'm trying to figure out how I stop this. I feel like it's a Mungus Bronzong mode. I'm gonna try it out. Mungus Bronzong. Bring the Bellibolt, and I need Pelipper for the rain here. Excalibur, unfortunately, I don't think does enough damage. I have no idea. Jeez, this is gonna be a tough one for sure. I don't know what they lead because I have no idea what their sets are. It's mainly the Annihilate with Dondozo Tatsugiri, where Choice Scarf Final Gambit's really good because he can position stuff, but Beat Up is also really annoying for my team. Mouse, okay. This screams to me Choice Scarf, which I am completely happy with if that's the case. I'm going for a... I will Rage Powder here, actually. I always Rage Powder here in Trick Room. And this is really good for me because Final Gambit, I survive, eject button out, get Regenerator. Seems really solid here. So we Rage Powder. Choice Scarf Taunt? I think that's Choice Scarf Taunt. Okay, that's fine. Pico Meteor. Perfect. That's so ideal, actually. Because I get the eject button out. Okay, okay. Wait, hold up. We're cookie here. All right. We're actually cookie here. Bellibolt in. I want to Terra my Bronzong or not? Probably not. I could, but it doesn't matter. It has to be Choice Scarf Annihilate. I think there's like no way you're not Choice Scarf Annihilate on this team, especially with Taunt. No one runs Taunt non-Choice Scarf. So let's Parabolic Charge. I guess we could Bulldoze so we're immune to... Yeah, we can Bulldoze here. And Terra Ground. I want to Terra Ground mainly just because I like the idea of just like being able to go for these Parabolic Charges like next to me myself. The fact that they stayed in concerns me. Because I might have given them a Defiant boost. And I'm building up the Rage Fist. I mean, this is like, what, 150 base power plus 2? I don't know, Bellibolt surprise. I will find out. Attack from Tatsugiri makes sense. I wonder if they expect, like, the... I feel like your Choice Scarf. I really do. I don't think anyone runs Taunt Annihilate. But we'll find out. Bulldoze. Into the Annihilate. Very... pitiful damage, but it's mainly just for our Bellibolt. Did we see Defiant? Actually, I have no idea if we saw Defiant or not. It is... Beat drop. It is Defiant. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. I want to just charge KOs it because Annihilate is just so bulky, and if this is the max HP variant with Taunt, I'd imagine it lives. One. Then it shouldn't be able to KO because it doesn't have enough firepower. Oh, we actually did KO. Wow. Okay. So goodbye the Annihilate. Fantastic. All right. If they bring in Dundozo, I'm just going hard into Mungus and protecting. Then I can clear Smog and just win the game that way. Which is the goal. That is not Dundozo. That is Baxcalibur. Interesting. Which makes sense. I always Parabolic Charge here. I think I just Bulldoze Parabolic Charge. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to. They don't have a safe switch at all. Like, absolutely not at all. We're going to see a Terror right here. From the Baxcalibur. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Which is fine, because I have Muddy Water. And I don't think Terra Blast one-shots me after I get a Parabolic Charge. Did Tatsugiri go for a double? Okay, didn't go for the double here. Parabolic Charge. Oh, I do more damage to myself. Didn't get the charge on the... That Tatsugiri is actually kind of bulky. Okay. This might not have gone as well as I planned. Granted, it's still not that bad realistically, but this might not have gone as well as I planned initially. Should still be okay. Oh, they Earthquake themselves. I've only seen Terra Blast, so yeah. All right. Yeah, they could have switched in Dundozo. The only thing they could have really hoped for was a double protect. This is okay, though. Is that Life Orb on the Baxcalibur? Yeah, it's Life Orb. Okay. Because we might have survived one without it. But now we can go out into our Amoonguss here. And we can Spore the Baxcalibur in a very safe fashion. Oh, is that not Dundozo? That is Mousehold. Okay. Oh boy, very, very awkward now, because I thought it was Dundozo in the back. I can protect here? Wait, how many turns of Trick Room are left? 2, okay. I can Spore always. I think my play is to Spore... Okay, no, I think my play is to always Spore the Mousehold and Bulldoze. I like that, actually. Okay, they protect Baxcalibur, which is actually really good. Unless they double protect, then it's fine. And it's like, whatever. Hey, that's actually really good. Okay. The reason I want to go for Bulldoze, even though it's my only attacking move, right? It's so Pelipper can come in, and then I can go for Hydro Pumps, which I think is really big here. Okay, Bulldoze. I'm going to Gravity up the next turn so I have accurate Hydro Pumps. Okay. And I want to make sure that I'm not getting screwed over by Population Bomb on the Mousehold, which is the big one. So if the Mousehold doesn't wake up, I get a Spore off into Baxcalibur, and I get the Gravity setup, which is absolutely huge. So I'm going to Spore, and I'm going to go for the Gravity here. If they wake up, it's actually kind of ideal, because then they get put to sleep. I get the Gravity setup, then Pelipper comes in, which would be really ideal, but looks like that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. Because I think that was Follow Me, and they wouldn't have taken a sleep turn, so that would have been really good. A Spore into the Baxcalibur. Okay. Okay, gravity is set up. All right, they're taking multiple turns. I think we just keep sporing the mouse hold and we're gonna bulldoze. Yeah, just keep getting damage, I suppose. Okay, they're still asleep. Okay, they're asleep with both. So I'm getting more damage, I suppose. I really want them to pick up the knockout on Amoonguss, though. I really want them to pick up the knockout on Amoonguss so I can get the free switch and Hydro Pump while the gravity cell is set up. Is it funny that Bronzong could actually win this game by itself? If I get really lucky? How do I lose this? If they encore right here, I think, and double wake up. So I think I always go for hypnosis into the... I go for hypnosis into... Household and Rage Powder. So they can't encore me. Yep, okay, nice. Population Bomb. Actually, hold up. Wait. Wait, hold on. My plan might not have gone that great here. Okay, wait, no, it's not over, but it's not great. Are you still asleep? Okay. If they woke up and got Icicle Spear off, I think it came down to Pelipper endgame, because Pelipper endgame would have been like, how does Icicle Spear actually knock out Pelipper? Which it very well could have. Okay. It's still not over yet because the Excalibur could just turn one. The mouse hold could turn one wake. But if it does, I think it's okay. We're gonna go for a Hydro Pump here, and these ones are gravity left, so I don't want to bulldoze myself. I guess we're just gonna go for hypnosis again. Yeah, this is the part where it can get a little bit awkward. Okay, they did not protect at all, so... Oh, that was a bit too close for comfort right there. That was a bit too close for comfort, but we got to show out the gravity part of the team, though. Being able to get up that gravity for the Pelipper Hydro Pump is really nice. Mousehold is guaranteed to turn to sleep, and now we can just go for another Hydro Pump here. And... yeah, super safe. Yeah, we have 4 turns of rain to work with. Then we can just go for hurricanes afterward. So feeling pretty good about this. We'll just keep going for hypnosis this turn. And they're still asleep. So Hydro Pump in the rain. Can't miss because of the gravity. Goodbye, Mousehold. Man, this was actually super scary. This was actually super scary. With that Terra Ground and no Dundles on the back. The fact that it was endgame a Mousehold. But yeah, the Annihilate was thankfully in check. The lead actually made it probably a lot confident because I was just able to get Trick Room up pretty comfortably. All right, let's go over the games. Game 1 looked rough, but preserving my Floatzel for the Weather War, getting Trick Room up, and positioning Bellibolt to do some massive damage was huge. Only big thing that could have been better was going for the Parabolic Charge or Thunder into Armor Rouge instead of the Dragonite, but I wasn't sure if Indeedee was in the back with the Dragonite lead out. Game 2, Trick Room was great for me and I was able to secure the Weather War, but the King Gambit was very troublesome in the end game. Thankfully, I got one protect play I needed to help secure the game with rain turns, so I didn't have to rely on potential Hydro Pump miss. Game 3, lead was ideal and the first couple of turns were amazing, but Excalibur next to Mousehold was pretty difficult. With the right amount of sleep turns, I was able to secure the win, but it might have come down to some Protect Mind games and Icicle Spear hits otherwise. Floatzel. It's a Pokemon I still think has a lot of potential. It hits very, very hard in the rain, especially with the new Wave Crash tool that it has, and Bellibolt was able to do a lot of work under the Trick Room. If you did enjoy today's episode, be sure to leave a like down below. It really does help me out, and you can try out the rental code on your screen, as well as the details of the team and the creator will be linked in the description down below. And why not check out some of my other videos and subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.